Richard have had a wonderful connection, Harden and Allen thus far. Cason Wallace lost it, trying to save it, does. Holmgren connects on a three to a new level since Harden has joined, although scoreless thus far as Wallace buries the three and a 6-0 start for the defending champs. Isaiah Joe, he got it. We have 6 or 7 guys that are just such reliable role players. They bring such stability to our team.
So well with this team, but you also have to find minutes for these guys. But where Mark Daigneault was very impressed with his group is that everyone buys in. Today it might be your day, it might be a quarter, it might be a half, but the ability to stay ready as you see Chet Holmgren with the lefty finish.
Wade lobbing it up, and look at Holmgren all the way down on the other end to make the defensive stop. Remarkable hustle from Holmgren. Holmgren diving in, trying to kick it out, gets it back, and finishes.
Now, I know that Chet likes playing against other players that he's compared to, whether it's Wemby, if it's Evan Mobley. He loves taking that challenge, and James Harden.
Here's Wade, off to Mitchell. Lob it in, Joe tips it away, another Cleveland turnover. Lob at the other end, Wallace bounces out. Holmgren finds Hartenstein for the finish. McCain on the cut, flings it out. Joe will fire, and hit. Cliches then saying, my bad, knowing that Verdub has a bad hamstring. Merrill parries the three, a much-needed one for Cleveland.
Yeah, and he's been that X factor I just mentioned. He's hit 5 threes 10 different times this season. When you have OKC in this type of pressure, you need someone to help relieve it. Merrill's going to help open up that floor.
McCain, slippery take.
That's the type of defense OKC plays. It's going to take you some time to understand. You have a small room for error. The calls have to be exact. Backdoor cuts like that can't happen.
Williams buries the three. Jay Will could not finish. Here's Dort muscling through, flinging it up and in, plus the foul. And Lou Dort,
a little bit extra. Those players are needed for this Cavs organization.
Mitchell finishes on the strong inbound. Inbound to Wiggins. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Wiggins veering into the lane. Wiggins fillets it in. Oklahoma City with a 40 spot in this first. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell gets it off and floats it in.
People talk about on time, on target. That's not a cliche. That is something that can hurt you in this league.
Jay Will buries it. Wiggins, Holmgren, Jay Will, and Topic. And that is another Thunder three. This time Wiggins.
Close-knit group now than they did in the past.
Here's Harden, giving it up. Schroeder on the drive, able to lay it in high off the window. Mitchell goes to the bench. Harden in. Thunder jumped out to a 28-5 lead in the first as Ellis comes up with a steal. Ellis all the way in for the lane.
For the other point guard rolling and finding somebody open.
McCain fends off, tips out. Look at the save from Wiggins. But Ellis gets in there, and Mobley will score the first points for the starting front court in this. Here's Schroeder, has 6 assists. Harden lobs it into Mobley. Mobley a deep catch and a finish. Tomlin giving it up. Good hustle from Merrill on the offensive glass. Harden digs in and banks it up.
But sometimes what the connection is, we need you to be aggressive consistently, just like Cason Wallace continues to knock down threes.
Mitchell, the spin, my goodness. Mitchell actually had the cup to himself, but dished it. Merrill makes it stick. Ellis gets plowed by Hartenstein. Dort connects on the three. Last late in this half. Mitchell wiggling, taking, and hitting. Second straight quarter.
Guys are gaining valuable experience and confidence in their play, which was full on display in that first half.
Good stuff, Katie. Thank you very much. As Merrill cuts it to 6 rather than Wade for Cleveland. Dort connects. Kenny Atkinson talks about Sam Merrill as the ultimate connector for his team as Merrill buries another. That's Kenny's term. I'm just making sure you understand.
Yes, I've seen an egg beater before.
Merrill, the egg beater with a 23 today.
And why is a team as good as the Cavs been down double digits 14 times?
Allen the stuff, and the Cavs with their first lead of the day.
The difference in the game has been a tale of turnovers.
Holmgren dishes out. Dort racing inside, lays it in, puts the foul.
A lot of guys out, you get the score. Now can you still make the same impact when everyone's back and we need you to be a defender, we need you to be a connector, can really change that entire dimension.
Schroeder in, Mitchell out, Harden throws it away. Here's Holmgren. Knocked away by Wallace. Wallace to the rim. Appreciate the reference.
Oh, Price is Right.
Yeah.
One of the best stay home from school shows.
Absolutely. Schroeder buries the 3. Erased by Holmgren. Wallace the pirouette, the kick, extra feed, McCain. You bet. And Mark Dagnall, as Katie talked about earlier, says McCain's threaded that needle between being respected. Little 6-0 response from Cleveland. Wiggins didn't pull. Little runner, rims off. Williams able to finish on the putback.
Kendrick Williams, one of those guys that is a part of that rotation. He might play, he might not play, but the ultimate compliment to him is that he always stays ready.
Tyson, he got it. Tied at 86. Wiggins taking his time, fading and hitting. Here's Ellis. Kicking it out. Mobley, no hesitation, buries the 3. Holmgren unable to snake it in. Williams connects. Harden, 5 to shoot. Harden finds some space and the teardrop.
There's not many guards as big as James Harden, maybe in NBA history, that have that type of touch, that type of float game. That's normally a small guard thing to be able to get over big, but he does it with such ease.
Their season high is 23 made threes. Harden will fire and hit. Joe gives it up, 4 to shoot. Hartenstein barrels in and softly tosses home.
Yes, that is 100% a hook and should be called a foul, but that bump.
Oh, the Hartenstein floater makes it an 8-point game. After being down 23, Merrill, they need it. They've got it. Sam Merrill with his 6th 3 of the day. Joe into the corner. Wallace. You bet. Detroit with a sizable lead at top. Joe. He got it. Big time hustle play by Isaiah Joe. Wallace twists free and reverses it in. Hartenstein the dish and Wallace a beautiful finish. Lead is back to double digits for Oklahoma City. Mobley tosses it in. Mitchell to fling ahead. Mobley leaking out. Waits and flushes. Just like that, it's a 6-point game. Holmgren hands it off. Wallace on a career day. Dishes out. Dort finds Hartenstein. There you go, Richard.
Because he makes the right play every time, and then when he's in his lane, that little short floater, it is automatic.
Hartenstein in double figures. Harden cruises in for 2. Ellis gets it to Mitchell. His 3 won't go. Holmgren the rebound, and that will do it. The Thunder